Okay, I need to clean this space, sanitary. Um, and then I need to start the pasta because it's just I'm not doing this with no. And I don't need to explain why I'm doing what I do in this house every video because criminal meth addicts stalk my social media and keep sending people to my door. I don't need to. I need to remind myself, Heidi, you do not need to do that. Russia, if you're hearing this, I'm totally sorry about what's going on in your country. I am totally sorry. I don't have a lot in me right now to express in words how I'm with you through this and how I understand and I know how you feel because it's happening here too. Okay? It's got to be very scary. It's been happening for years, explosions and things. I know. We all know. But I don't know how many Americans want to acknowledge that they know that there's a civil war going on. And that's why I'm horrified here and want to leave and go to your country because I can no longer keep cohabitating with Americans. The country here is very pretty. I want to come back and visit the Grand Canyon, California beaches. Oh, yes. I want to come back and see Florida when it's cleaned up and it's controlled and there's not insane civilians everywhere. But I will never live here again. I don't think so. I don't think I can. I have decided I want to go there. Yes. Can you hear all that noise? I'm standing way in the house and you can still hear it. This is horrendous here. Let me reiterate. I have decided I'm moving to Russia. I'm getting as far away from the United States as I possibly can without going all the way to Africa. I'm crushed after living here and I need to see a really nice Russian because I figure, yeah, maybe Eastern Indian, whoever's there, maybe whatever, but she'll be a Russian national. I want to see a Russian national therapist. How about that? Because I don't have a ethnicity I'm requiring. I want to see a Russian national psychologist that will give me counseling for the trauma I experienced here in America my entire life, being born here as an American woman. And after I've done some sessions, I want to start writing about that when I'm out of the country. And I have a way better emotional foundation. But as long as I'm here, suffering in this United States as a woman, my writing won't be where I want it to be. Goodbye, United States. You have done your last bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the dishes. I'm overweight, but I won't always be. I'm a very active woman. I like to move around. And I will get back to my set weight, which is about 175. I won't always be tormented with insane helicopters, insane sirens screaming night and day, waking me up at 3 and 4 in the morning and screaming and screaming and screaming all day and night after. No, I won't. I won't be tortured with hearing tractor trucks and semi-trucks and every kind of truck that shoots vibrations into your house and shakes the walls as it passes by and shakes the concrete and the earth. One after the next, after the next. I won't be having to deal with that. I do not believe that that is why God put me here, to suffer endlessly. I'm going to leave the United States. I just have to keep that as my goal. And we're going to see that Putin is removed from power. So all these other people in Russia that I have in my unconscious state been there. I've been to a few little towns. I've tried to express that. But here in America, they say I'm insane. What is it to you if I'm dreaming something when I'm in REM? What is it to you that I cannot write this or speak this? Anyways, the towns there are really cool. In my unconscious state, they seem kind of like Europe. I really want to see them. They've got beautiful environment, beautiful geography. I'm going. I'm done. And the people there like their country. They don't like Putin. When I wake up from these dreams, that's the memo. They don't like Putin. So let's get rid of him. Let's remove him from power. I'll do everything I can to help you from the United States, all right? Today, the best way for me to help anyone and myself is just to make the lasagna. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to sit in my chair feeling despair, which you're going to feel as a woman here in the United States. If you have your marbles in your head, you're going to. I'm not going to. I'm going to make pasta, fresh homemade pasta. And my mood is going to be elevated after that. Watch. And then once I'm done with that, I'm making myself a nice little basic crushed tomato marinara. This is very easy for me. And by the time I'm done with that, it'll be time to assemble the lasagna. You see, it's noon now. Give me time. That's dinner. Do you follow the fucking math? Don't talk to Americans, Heidi. Don't even think you're referencing this to them. Other people do follow the time of day and the math. Other people do make lasagna and regular things. When you leave the United States, you're going to be so glad to see that. You feel hopeless here, Heidi, because you're an American woman left to die and suffer. That's what they do and all they know. Leave her in a ditch, she'll die. Right now, you're noticing in the paper all these college girls going missing. That's their college hookers. It's been happening in Europe and in the United States. These are college hookers that got wrapped up and brought into the overthrow of the West with Putin's Russian organized crime and Al-Qaeda thugs. I am leaving the United States. Russia has Russian organized crime, but I believe in my guidance from God. The Russian people, because they have basics, like they cook dinner, they love their family, they do basic normal stuff, saved their society. So a big section of their society went for white nationalism. It's like 30%. And then in that 30%, you have a subgroup that was the organized crime element that did produce these disgusting college hookers and these women who are soulless. Okay, you find that over in Eastern Europe too. It's there. But where it's rampant and out of control is the United States and Eastern Europe. It just took their societies. These two in the West, the worst. The Russians as a country and as a society of humans kept their morals. And I want to see this, and I'm really excited to see this. It's going to be wonderful. They kept their morals. They kept their family values. They kept their common sense. Yeah. I'm going to live there. I'm going to travel to China and do like some time in China as far as being a student of the cuisine. Because any chef understands what I'm saying, like a real chef. You go to China, you go to Europe, and you study for a while, forget about it. That's my plan, folks. I plan on leaving the country. I have to. I'm going. It's over. Goodbye. Then I'm going to, once I get settled, try to hit China a lot because I'll be over there. I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll just get there. I'm going to study a lot of the Chinese cuisine. My culinary skills are going to be off the chain. And that's all I know. I can't tell you what else I'm doing with my life. I can't tell you who's going to be my friend or who's going to be in my life or why. I don't know. But I can tell you that I'm going to focus on culinary. And I'm getting the fuck out of the United States and I'm never coming back. I can tell you those two things. All right, so we're going to watch me film my dishes or whatever we're doing, okay? And, I noticed that there is, my Aunt Teresa has joined the live cam. Let me wave at her. I can't trust my family. I don't know her in the first place. The last time I saw her was at least a decade ago. So you can't say you have a trusting relationship with someone you don't know very well. So why she's viewing this, let's just believe it's for good reasons. Not horrible reasons where she's trying herself as well to get people to knock on my door when I'm cooking pot roast. Because my family is on record for doing nothing but that. And I suggest to you now that you stay out of my life and you leave me alone. And you stop saying you know who I am or anything about me because you factually, legally do not. If you want to get to know me, try to be loving. All right. And I do not need to explain to these people who do not talk to me ever anything. All right? No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash my dishes. I'm going to close the door because it's dangerous here. And then I'm going to make my pasta, and I'm going to make my Napoleon lasagna. That's how I can help others today. Listen to the noise coming down the road. Listen. Yeah, I'm in the house. You can hear this. I don't need to explain this anymore to adults, what they're doing in this city. No, I don't. All right, so let's go. They don't contact me or ask if I'm okay, ever. They get onto my internet and watch me. That's what my family does. That's what they do. It's what they're doing right now. I'm just going to ignore it, dude. I can't take this anymore. No, I don't speak to my family. I haven't in years. But they're always watching me on the internet. That's fucked up. We know that. Let's get this done. No one asked when I was fucking going through it if I was okay, but they're on the fucking internet. Don't worry about it, man. No. No one asked when I was hearing women get fucking attacked in here. No. No. We know that. I'm done, dude. I have nothing more to say. I'm just gonna get myself the fuck out of this United States. I'm done. I'm out of here. Logically, get another passport. Wait for Putin to get removed from power. It's on its way. Putin will be removed from power very soon. That probably upsets a lot of white nationalists in the United States, yeah. He's one of their leaders. Right? Kudos to Russia for getting rid of him, right? Point should be clear. That's the kind of country I want to live in. You know it. They're white there, you know, primarily. But they're not going to let white nationalism, neo-Nazism, take over the country. It's a whole thing, man. The whole, it's kind of over my pay grade. You'd have to take a lot of poli-sci and all that. I only took an intro required prerequisite poli-sci, but you can't let neo-Nazi white nationalism take over like that. No, they're smart. The communists are. No, you can't. They're very smart people. And besides, it's completely immoral. Look what they're doing to Washington, D.C. So. Yeah. Look, we got. Alright, we still have viewers. I'm not going to go after people. I just, it's strange to me. I'm just going to ignore it, okay? Now, I guess I'll have to learn Russian, right? Yeah. I'm really excited though. I mean, look, I know these things. I'm going to focus on culinary. I'm going to do it out of the United States. And where am I going to go? I'm going to go to Russia when they get rid of Putin. That sounds awesome. I'm on my way. I could probably, once they get rid of Putin, because I'm obviously persecuted by the government, no one's arguing that, I could probably declare some sort of whatever the fuck that is. But they gotta get, oh, I hear her. She's moving around up there. She's entering the bathroom. She's upstairs. She's running the water. It's like, the shit don't change here. She doesn't have the thing, that thing that goes vroom. That's not after she closes. Look, I'm done with this shit. This is so fucking suspect here. Holy shit, she does it. She don't care. She's on top of that water. They've been like that forever. I've documented it all. This is too creepy here. I don't remember what I was talking about. This is fucking unbelievable here. Wow. There's definitely something going on with the fucking water around this fucking house. No matter what I write, no matter what I witness, forget about it, right? She's gonna keep doing it. And they're never gonna be questioned. Poor thing. Wow. That's fucking creepy. That's the same lady who called the fucking people on me yesterday. I know that, dude. We were talking about getting rid of Putin, right? I don't know where this thing cut off. That's the same woman that was having a conversation with all the medics yesterday. That shit was unbelievable. I'm making pot roast dinner. Doing my chores. In a house that's like obvious tax fraud. They're not gonna stop, man. I've been saying that online. The suspects here are not going to stop. Why should they have to, right? That's serious fucking business. Whatever they're doing with the water is way over my pay grade. But it's no joke. This is so fucking creepy here. This is why I leave. This is why I leave the United States. They've gone way off the deep end here. It's obvious. This is fucking horrendous, I know. What kind of criminals do this shit? Jump chicks in a house? In front of the witness? Over and over. I don't know, dude. This one's above my pay grade. I don't think we're dealing with average criminals. Okay? Like, they are just showmanship about it. They're showmanship. They have no concern about legal prosecution or anything. They just keep doing it. I've never seen anything fucking like it. I just know I'm going to take care of myself through it. I know that. And I'm going to get my passport going. And I think Putin's pretty much on his way out. Russia's got their stuff together more than the United States. They're not going to let neo-Nazi white national global thing take over their country. They're communists, yeah. It's different there, yeah. But they're not fucking German, dude. German Third Reich. They're not trying that shit. That's really detrimental to the rest of the planet. Hitler had a whole plan behind that. Hitler wanted world domination, okay, through that. And it's real bad. That's why Russia got involved in World War II the first time. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead. This is cleaned off enough for me. Put this here. All right, and this is good. All right, and of course the Americans, if they got into the German thing, they would go off the deep end with it. The Heil Hitler thing, and they have. They're like all kinds of into it. You teach Americans they can take over the world, yeah. They're gonna go for that shit. Based off genocide? Fuck yeah, they will. All right, so we got a lot of Americans that, I'm telling you, want a global genocide. They want global power. It's gonna be white rule. That's really bad for the rest of the planet because not the entire planet, it's white people, dude. Now, Russia's a white country, but they see it like a communist way. And they see it, things that are over my pay grade, but I can conceptualize it, but I really can't do a lot of speaking on the topic because it's honestly over my educational level. It is, dude. But I know it, you know what I mean? But you're going to have to ask someone who's got a few more years of schooling to explain to you why Russia and China just aren't having the neo-Nazi Great Planet takeover thing. Okay, they're just not. All right, so this is all cleaned up. I'm going to rest for a minute. And I'm going to let these dry. You know how I do this stuff. And there's my stuff from my food. So that one thing I'm doing today, now that this is getting sanitary, I'm making the pasta. I'm making the lasagna. Mamacita will have a really nice meal for dinner and lunch. And she's going to stay safe away from obvious criminals. This shit's unbelievable in this house. Oh my God, the packages, everything. No, it's all cool here, dude. Ain't nothing gonna happen to these folks. No, that's clear too, and they seem to know that. Like, this is insane. You didn't know. I mean, but I tried to type it multiple times. How high the people are here, like on serious drugs, coming asking me for syringes. Nothing is going to fucking stop these folks. No, and they seem to be. I don't know where this cut off. I said they seem to be aware of that nothing's going to stop them. They can get high, do whatever they want to another person in here. They can do whatever they want with their funny bank accounts. They can do whatever they want. Damn it. All right. So, sweep mop, it's just a real quick chore. Let this dry off, and then we go for the pasta, folks. The pasta's real easy. This is probably a typical day for a lot of Italian ladies. We make the pasta, whip out the lasagna, and we're done. Capiche? All right, God bless America. Say goodbye.